Hishi Akebono is a 3-star trainee specializing in turf tracks at sprint and mile distances in either the front runner or pace chaser position. Akebono was born to the Dam Mysteries and sire Woodman on the 27th of February 1992, with his grandsire being Mr. Prospector and Dam sire being Seattle Slew. He was bred by Swettenham Stud, owned by Masaichiro Abe, trained by Masaru Sato, and jockeyed by Koichi Sonoda and Hiroshi Koichi, before passing away on the 19th of November 2008. During his short career, Akebono only won a few major races, namely the 1995 Swan Stakes and Sprinter Stakes, as well as the 1995 JRA Award for Best Sprinter or Miler. He boasted a 616 record and earned over 324 million yen during his career. Akebono's design and in-game relationships reflect that of her IRL counterparts. Akebono, being the biggest Uma, standing at a whopping 180 centimeters tall, reflects how the IRL version was the tallest and heaviest G1 winner in JRA history, weighing in at roughly 582 kilos at his heaviest. Her friend, rival, and roommate Baiko Pegasus lost to Akebono in the 1995 Sprinter Stakes. Her enjoyment of the Hawaiian food taro is representative of her namesake, the sumo wrestler Akebono Taro, also from Hawaii. Akebono's racing uniform is based off of her jockey silks, and also symbolizes her enjoyment of baking. She wears a white and blue striped shirt with pink and blue cuffs near her elbows, detached white cuffs with the same pink and blue striping on them around her wrists, a blue chef's hat, white ribbon around her neck with gold seal, white and blue skirt with white inner skirt and pink striping near the bottom, mismatched running boots, one brown and the other white, the gym socks pointing out near the top, in reference to her IRL version's one white hoof, and a white apron with 6 buttons, a pin with a strawberry shortcake on it, blue outline, and donuts and sweets depicted near the bottom. Akebono is voiced by Rei Matsuzaki, who also voices Olive and N in Effie Awakening, Jam Kurdaberry in Guilty Gear, and Lee Fen in Street Fighter V. When raised to 5 stars, Akebono starts with 120 speed, 74 stamina, 134 power, 111 guts, and 113 wit, with a 20% stat bonus to power and 10% bonus to wit. Her starting aptitudes are A on turf and F on dirt tracks, A in sprint, B in mile, F in medium, and G in long distances, B in front runner, A in pace chaser, C in late surger, and G in end closer positions. Akebono starts with her unique skill, Yummy Speed, which makes it so that when she's halfway through the race, is in the top 3 positions but not first, and about to overtake another runner, her target speed increases to 0.25. This next part is likely just for when her skill gets updated, but in sprint distances, she gets 0.3 acceleration. When at Limit Break level 5, Akebono has the innate skills of Gourmand/Hydrate, which recovers some of her endurance at a random point during the mid-race when running as a pace chaser, Perfect Prep/Meticulous Measures, which increases her lane movement speed and acceleration at a random point during the mid-race and sprints, Intimidate, which slows the speed of runners behind her if she's in the first half of the pack during the early race and sprints, Tactical Tweak, which slightly increases her acceleration when towards the back of the pack mid-race when running as a pace chaser, and Sunny Days, which gives plus 40 guts on sunny days. For Akebono, your career objectives will be: have at least 3,000 fans by Junior early December, have at least 10,000 fans by Classic early July, place 3rd or better in the Sprinter Stakes Classic late September, Turf 1200 meters sprint, place 3rd or better in the Swan Stakes Classic late October, Turf 1400 meters sprint, place 3rd or better in the Miles Championship Classic late November, Turf 1600 meters mile, place 1st in the Takamatsunomiya Kainen Senior late March, Turf 1200 meters sprint, place 2nd or better in the Yasuda Kainen Senior early June, Turf 1600 meters mile, place 1st in the Sprinter Stakes Senior late December, Turf 1200 meters sprint, and place 1st in the Mile Championship Senior late November, Turf 1600 meters mile. When selecting Legacy Umas, you'll obviously want to go for ones with an affinity for sprint and mile distance races, typically running in a pace chaser or front runner position if you're so inclined. Stamina is going to be a non-issue with the shorter races, especially sprints, but you will be heavily reliant upon speed, power, and wit, since these shorter races tend to be a bit more on the RNG sides of things than normal. Running Akebono as a front runner can be easier since it's mostly just a game of who can stay in front with the most skills, but Pace Chaser does have its advantages, so investing in some passing skills will help with Pace Akebono. For this, I'd recommend Sakura Bakushin O and Nishino Flower as legacies, with maybe Oguri Cap and Taiki Shuttle as grandparents. Both Bakushin and Nishino are innately good at sprint and or mile distance races in either a front runner or pace chaser configuration, which can allow Akebono to get decent sparks for a run if they have them. Bakushin's unique skill at 3+ stars plays into Akebono's unique, with Bakushin's increasing velocity when competing for the lead, Akebono's unique increasing speed and or velocity when about to pass a runner, and Nishino's likely proccing before both of them when Akebono is moving up towards the front. For support cards and skills, specifically for Grand Live, I'd recommend an either 3-speed 2-wit 1 light hello pal or 2-speed 2-wit 1 power 1 light hello pal deck, with the cards having decent enough specialty priority and skills focus on running shorter distance races as either a pace or a front. I'd recommend a deck of SSR cards like Light Hello Pal, Fine Motion or Nice Nature Wit, Daichi Ruby Power, and Baiko Pegasus or Kitasan Black Speed, and SR cards Kurin-chan or King Halo Speed, and Saiyan Sky or Daiwa Scarlet Wit. Your skills for Akebono are mostly going to be focusing on passing in the final bit of the race, as most pace chasers do, or trying to stay in the front of the pack, while also leaving a big gap behind Akebono in second place if you're running her as a front runner. Some passing skills can be helpful when running as a pace chaser, depending on if the runners in front have anti-passing skills, but stamina skills won't be needed as much, if at all, since, again, Akebono's strength is running sprints. Speed and acceleration skills, though, are a must. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter and Blue Sky for updates, and please check out my other Arknights and Azure Lane videos as well.